Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Just Rolled Already. I'm Daryl.
And I'm John.
I'm guest star Matt.
We're doing Let's Look At right now, and we're doing Numenera, the Monty Cook's book that came out last year based on the concept of magic and technology. The little Arthur C. Clarke saying,
Any piece of technology significantly advanced enough is indistinguishable from magic.
Yep.
Yay, what he said. Poetry.
Love that.
Should I repeat it again? I don't know if anyone heard me.
Yeah, they'll hear you.
Any piece of technology significantly advanced enough is indistinguishable from magic.
Yes, that's what they take in this concept. There's this is based billions of years past our time, so it makes very little sense to what it is. So pretty much take what you know and throw it out the window.
10,000 years ago in the future.
Yeah, and this is the 9th world, they call it, but there have been 8 civilizations prior who have risen, fallen, disappeared, or ascended. And they don't exactly talk about it very much, but they definitely have each civilization builds on the remnants of the others, and this is the 9th one, which they are building on the last one. Advanced technologies that they perceive as magic. Runs off a single one-roll engine. You know, damage, attack is pretty much all one shot. Very streamlined game. I find it a little bit lacking in a way from if you're looking for a Monty Cook crunchy system. Not so much number crunch, more in the lines of hard, fast gaming. I haven't played it, neither of any of us here.
This is just a look at.
This is the look at. We do it pure, clean, uncut kind of run at it, and based on what I've seen about it, I think it's a decent book, but not amazing. I mean, the artwork is amazing. You only took a look front, and it's beautiful.
Pastels.
Pastel. The art's great. The writing is well done. It's high quality paper and everything, and hardbound, but the content?
Lacking, much so.
Lacking. You're having a setting book, a glorified setting book right here. And, I mean, I'm not going to diss Monty Cook's work. I mean, he spent a lot of time on this thing, and I say, well, the setting is neat. The system I kind of hate.
I don't know if there was a lot of pressure during the Kickstarter phase of this for people like, we want to see this as soon as possible. Like, I don't know if this is rushed, but it feels rushed.
There's a lot of typos.
A lot of typos that you
And never. Never did that.
Darn
Darn doodle. Yeah. It was the first sentence. It was the first sentence in that chapter too.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, the
glaring oversight.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely tell this is like, okay, this is a mixed genre of technology and fantasy. High tech, high fantasy.
Well, it's more of fantasy tech. It's still a fantasy game in my opinion. It's not even sci-fi. Because it's not science fiction, it's fantasy science.
Yeah, because they don't see it as technology, so the player doesn't see it as technology.
They see a pile of nanites as magical energy that flows through our body.
Yeah.
Well, they call them nanos. That's the thing. It's things are being termed what they are with their knowledge. It's not that they are, in fact, those as we understand them today.
Yeah.
They're calling them something, then that's how they understand. They understand what they are. But
so instead of mana, it's nanos. Instead of whatever else, it's the other term.
Yeah, but like there's 3 classes, which is the thing. I mean, yeah, it's simple. I mean, you got the glaives, which are fighter warriors. You got the nanos, who are like sorcerer wizards. Then you have the jacks, which are rogue, bard, jack of all trade kind of
rogues.
Thing. They're rogues.
They're thief. They're thief from like D&D to.
Yeah, I know. That's just from us doing our glances over it. I mean, it's not bad, nor is it good. I don't love it.
I'm going to say it's bad. And here's why. It's a $60 book, and to get the whole set of books, which are 5 total, what did we say it was?
$215.
So $215 for 5 books. So you're looking at around $42 and a quarter, or no, $42.50 for on average. That's steep, considering it basically makes up the contents of what would be a Pathfinder core book and Bestiary 1.
Yeah, I can see that.
It'd be core book plus Bestiary 1, and maybe if you purchased one of the setting books.
Yeah, I was just about to say it was like a thin packet setting book.
Yeah.
Because There is some interesting setting in here, and it does kind of get deeper into the setting, but it's nothing. It's not like a campaign module.
I keep thinking Dark Sun. This just from the cover, I keep thinking Dark Sun.
It could have a Dark Sun feel to it, but without the lack of iron.
Yeah, in Dark Sun there's no iron.
Well, there's very little iron.
Well, the iron's like gold.
Yeah, if you find iron, you're like,
rich.
Woo!
Interesting.
If you have an iron sword, you're seen as like the greatest hero of all time. You have Excalibur in your hands while everyone else is beating each other with clubs.
Or copper weapons.
Yeah.
Slice.
Welcome to the Bronze Age, son. Slice.
Oh, jeez. But
welcome to the future.
Welcome to the Iron Age, bitch. Slice. My head. Why? Oh God, they cleaved.
And I'm gonna take the position because I will like this, book because it is kind of a glorified setting book because there isn't much of a bestiary. There's literally a back page just buy these.
Yeah, that's kind of like.
And you put like Bestiary 1 at like $50.
Well, I'm just putting all the plugs in right now.
You're like $50 on Bestiary 1. Come on, and then you have 3 others.
Yeah.
And it like but I will say, interesting setting, interesting game mechanics. Even if they're simple, they are still different.
Flat damage kind of bugs me.
Flat damage bugs me. Oh yeah, and it's the glaringly obvious reason. If you know something dies in 3 hits, everything that is that will die in 3 hits from this weapon.
Yeah.
So you can pretty much estimate what you can meta. It's so meta at that point.
Yeah.
It's like I know it has 12 hit points. So I'm just going to get a D12 weapon, or a 12 damage weapon, or some ungodly number, or a 6 damage weapon, and then just
hit it twice.
I win.
And it dies.
Yeah, I know, okay, I played streamlined games that use this kind of system, but one game that I played I ran, you guys even heard it,
Yeah,
Shadows of Starin. Okay, it has a flat damage, but the crazy thing is, based on what you roll, it fluctuates.
Yep.
It's whatever it is left over from the defense is what they get hurt
This
by.
is hit, does damage.
Well, yes, but also there is a effort value. And the interesting thing is, your effort and your health and your damage all kind of tie into one under, like, strength. I think it was might. Under might. So if you really want to put the hurt on something for every extra might point or effort value you get over the successful attack, you add 3 points of damage. So it's kind of like, all right, do you want a one-hit murder everything? But God forbid there is another person in that room that doesn't like you, because shink, and you're dead. So I could see an interesting balance, even though flat damage can heavy metagame.
It's just
because it would be really easy to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So now if I add 4 effort points and I just hit it once, then obviously I can, But I mean, it can be metagamed.
Yeah, I think
easily.
I really like Shadows of Starin system better.
Yeah,
because it's your defense value versus their attack total.
Yeah,
and it's kind of like the difference. The difference is what happens.
Yeah, it's pretty fluctuant. Like, battles are not exactly one-sided. Like, okay, you enter a camp of goblins, you're going to walk out okay with a few scratches. In Shadows of Starin, you run across a few small Fiondas. Somebody's not coming out upright, and you don't know whom. Because it's like the pendulum swings both ways. You don't know how it goes based on dice rolls, and it depends, and it hurts, and it sucks.
Yeah.
But this, it's too direct. There is no chance of,
there's no
flux. There's
no flux. There's no chance of a glancing blow. There's no chance of anything. Like, you just...
It's like it hits or misses.
Hits or
and
miss,
it's like,
and yeah.
I understand that it's still going to be that way. Damage is dealt or damage is not dealt. Like, that is the end result.
Well, yeah.
But how it's approached,
like,
if you can just okay, I'm just going to meta it and one shot.
Yeah.
And versus, I have no defense to counter that, I'd rather be it less in the player's hand to deal how much damage they decide. It needs to be the roll. It needs to be left to chance how much damage they deal.
Yeah, it does help out, and
it helps make it feel more engaging. Like there's risk involved now.
Yeah.
You need risk to have reward.
Yeah.
Your critical hit can actually lead to very little amounts of damage. But that, like, you can describe it saying you nailed him like right in the shoulder with your dagger.
Yeah.
Or as opposed to you cut him down the middle with an axe.
Yeah.
This one is a Final Fantasy. Your turn swing, hit. Their turn swing, miss or hit. Your turn swing or hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was just about to say, it was like, this reminds me of a RPG.
And fuck you,
like
Cactuars. Fuck you.
A perfect RPG.
So
too.
how would you make a Cactuar character?
You would make a Cactuar character. You would probably take
balance.
No, I was gonna say a glaive, and then just.
I was going to say, level 1, you run across a Tomberry, run for your life.
That's the Tonberry all might. No, like Cactuar. Like
well, then
100% evasion.
Yeah, no, it would be might.
Really?
Yeah, because how it goes is it's pretty much might, intelligence, and.
Because I didn't get too far into the character creation so much as.
It was might, intelligence,
the system.
Not intelligence, Batman, I don't know.
Batman.
You roll your Batman and
then suddenly Joker.
Speed. All right, squeeze me, not might. You would put it all in speed. And speed.
Cactuars do have 100
yeah.
I think it's like 101 speed.
Quickness, movement, stacks, reflexes, like it, dodging. So you put it all into speed. You can't hit me. You can't hit me.
Can't touch this. No.
Anyways.
Yes. Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, I can kind of see where this is straight up an RPG in the 8-bittiest sense.
In the 8-bittiest JRPG sense.
Okay. Choose. Do you want melee? Do you want magic? Or do you want kind of a bridge between both?
But even then, in JRPGs, you had like damage fluctuated.
Well, yeah.
Based on criticals.
And weapon.
Yeah. But I mean, you.
Well, in Final Fantasy VIII, you just use Gunblade critical every time.
Yeah.
You know what you're doing.
Yeah. But I mean, you can vary. Yeah. Yeah, it is. This is definitely not a very veritable game, but
it could have been that Monty was very well rushed when he was making this.
Yeah, I feel like it was somewhat rushed.
I think he had a lot of pressure from a lot of people because after he said it was, and then people kept on saying, "Where is it, Monty?
Where is it? We invested in you," and they're like,
"We believe in you, Monty," and that's a price you pay when you become a pop star in a very interesting.
It's hell.
niche.
It's the same hell that. Randy Couture must be facing.
I was going to say, but like Peter Molyneux, because every time he opens his mouth, he's just like, "I've come down from the mountain. Here's God's game," and then it's just fable. Watch grass grow in real time. Like that grass isn't growing. You're a liar. And a fable too. You can watch your baby grow in real time. He didn't even move. He doesn't progress past baby. Fable 3, the building simulator. Shut up.
But that's the price you can pay for fame. Now we gotta rate this thing.
God, now I was thinking about something I can't even remember because you just outshined everything.
Yeah, you said something that was perfect because this is what happens to pop stars.
No,
gaming pop stars.
God, what was it? Oh man, now I can't even remember. It was. All
right. Well, while you think, I'm gonna go ahead and say I like it because while it is a glorified, a setting book. I want everything. I want it. I like the setting. I like the technology, magic feel and vibe to it. And, granted, this could be done, with a simple wave of the DM, hand in almost any game. But to have it a specific book catered to that. I feel like you can honestly get something you're not necessarily getting with something like Eclipse Phase, where you do have crazy tech, but there's numbers behind it. There's no mysticism about it, and this is definitely applying mysticism to nano machines.
Yeah,
it's Raiden, but it's Vamp.
Okay. What would you give it? 1 out of 5?
Okay.
I would say 3. It's dead middle of the road for me because I like the story. I don't like that the bestiary is $50. I like that this is good, but even the character sheet is weird.
Yeah, it is.
Why must people be original in the character sheets?
Because they wanted to go for a feel. It's aesthetics.
Yeah.
Few artists.
Give me function, man.
Yeah, I know what.
Give it practicality.
Well, if I can't read the damn thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, function is...
Function before form.
Well, function is form.
There you go.
I would have to give this book a 3. It's not great, but it's not bad. And the price is too much, but there's a lot of content here. So let's just say all the pros have been countered by all the cons, and it just kind of runs in there. And this is just me looking straight on at it, and that's all I can say is, like, without a further assessment of what is there, I cannot make an actual judgment on it, because there's just so many what ifs and ifs and so on. And I mean, the thing comes with a map, which is really cool, but that's very small.
Oh, yeah, now I remember what it was. Completely off topic. Talking about investors and the people who back this, and they'd be like some really fat guy who's like a billionaire. He's like, I want this game, and he's like a nerd when he was like 12. But now he's the kind of guy that speaks like, by the jowls of Nixon.
All right.
Okay.
Wait. One quick thing.
By the jowls of Nixon.
I know we were talking, and it's something we didn't actually say real quick. Is this could be a very good introductory game for someone transitioning from a fantasy to a high tech, like, you know, sci-fi from your classic Pathfinder.
Yeah, we were talking about that
Eclipse phase. We forgot to mention that.
I can see that being a good kind of baby step.
Yeah, it's baby's first Eclipse phase.
Yeah,
and that's why I have to give it a 2. Yeah, it's the one redeeming quality it has, but it's still really expensive. For one book and for one setting. Like, I would take the setting and then apply it to a different system. Not necessarily even D&D or Pathfinder. Because D&D Pathfinder, the problem with a lot of D&D and Pathfinder is that the numbers get too big, and people don't really like doing a whole lot of math. It's the problem that WoW had with the whole expansions. When your main tank has like 1.5 million HP, there needs to be a scrunch, and they're going to do a scrunch. So more scrunched system. So maybe like 4-ed. Like I'd do this as a 4-ed game.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
But it'd be difficult trying to use cards. Like I take the setting, use 4-ed.
Yeah. Yeah, no. Okay.
And then just reskin all of the objects.
Yeah, I would totally rip this setting. I would give me these pages, and all right, I don't need the rest of the book. Thank you.
So we find that
kick it into the volcano.
The setting is good. It's a great transitional thing. The problem is it's too expensive. There's nothing new brought to the table, and it's okay.
It's a page description.
Yeah,
it's part 4.
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay.
Well, you've seen it. It is about a 2.8 whatever, because I suck at math. Total.
Now, if you're still a fan of Monty Cook and you absolutely have to own everything, by all means, if you're a collector, get it. But other than that, if you're like seriously like planning on playing some RPs, it's iffy, and I would.
It's
by taste, actually. It's just like this is group by taste.
Yeah. Because I agree with you. All the beautiful. It's a beautiful book. Really pretty.
But it
nice.
Feels like, again, function, not form.
Yeah. It's again function.
I want it to work.
Yeah, and it wouldn't appease a hardcore.
It's like the iMobius strip.
It's not a Shadow Stern. It's not an Anima. It's not it's not D20 Pathfinder D&D. It isn't something new. It's not innovative. It's meh.
It's
simple. It's like Titanfall, even though people say, "Oh, it's a AAA game." Nope, AA.
Yeah. No. It's this book is good out of 10. It's good
out of 10.
Out of 10.
Okay. Anyways, we're going to be back later with other things to talk about. So keep tight, keep watching, keep clicking, and spam the like button.
Like, comment, and subscribe. Please subscribe. We need your support. You are necessary to us. If we don't get support, the people in the attic beat us.
We don't get to eat if we don't get support.
I beat John every time we lose a subscriber.
We don't lose.
Don't make me beat him.
Every time a person doesn't subscribe,
Indian King dies.
a brony dies.
Save me.
Save me. Oh, yeah.
Save bronies.
Save me.
Save the bronies.
Save the bronies.
Save the whales.
You're not making a good case for him. Save Brady just because he happens to be.
Brony Brady. Brady Brony.
Brady the brony.
Can I just be labeled BB?
Yep. Ready
Sure, why not?
Yep.
Anyway, we should close this up.
Yeah, we rambled. See you guys later. Save bronies.